Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you. Now, what's up? What's up, team? This thing got me in a Scooby-Doo mood over here, and so, yeah, we're going to build them today. This is 2 tow lines and 1 transmutate, and yeah, it's a really interesting build. Lots of cool symmetry, and this part over here is going to play a key component, this blurry tail over here. And we're going to go all through that. But before we do, just wanted to say, what's up? Hey, somebody told me that the peace sign backwards in the UK is not cool. So if that's the case, then what's up? No offense meant to anybody. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well. I was trying to say I'm chilling. I'm doing well, but my brain got ahead of me. So I was like, I'm doing chilling. Still no coffee, but I'm drinking some tea. And it's all right. It's all right. Still got some caffeine. Not as much punch as coffee does, but I'm doing okay. So we're gonna start with the transmutate body. And by the way, in terms of this particular build, the genesis of like why did I want to create these? Why did I want to merge them? Is like they got the same blue over here, you know, or this aqua, cyan, or whatever color this is. It's almost identical, if not identical. And I don't know if Transmutate has any green on her, but that blue was enough, you know? And I was like, let's play, let's dance. And it's not that the orange matches perfectly with the gold, but at the same time, they are kind of in the same family, if you will. And so I was like, yeah, let's cook. And that's really the genesis. There wasn't anything else other than color pairing. You know, sometimes I build things based on lore. Yeah, but this one, no, it's just purely colors. And so we're going to start by building the leg. I have one side created already, and it's going to act as a stencil for the other side. And so I'll just kind of put that over here to guide me. And now we're going to take the big chunky torso of scrap hook, and we're going to start building with it, or excuse me, tow line. And utilizing this as a leg is a technique that I learned from G0X2, or his Twitter handle is Shrimingshire. And I'm not sure if he's out of China or if he's out of Hong Kong. I think he's out of Hong Kong. And he's a phenomenal builder. He's also, in my opinion, master builder. There's only three individuals who I call master builders: Robozy, Pri Pisan, and Shrimingshire. And yeah, he was the first one that I saw use this, and then it inspired me to use it in a very similar fashion afterward. And he used it the first time with the Core Volcanicus combiner. Just like, dude, my man is so creative, and he also builds custom parts too. He's so cool, and also does painting and stuff. Some of his paint schemes are wicked, dude, just wicked. I wish, you know, if I wanted to consider myself a full Renaissance man, it's one, if I could paint and if I could make my own parts, I feel like that would be complete. Oh, okay, sorry. I just started just rambling and didn't really talk y'all through this. So this is the torso, and this is actually one of my favorite parts over here. We plug in the transmutate arm to the thigh, and as it comes up, we have the hook on it to make it look like it's shackled here, like these cuffs. That's so cool. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, but I don't know. It has this weird spooky vibe about it, like almost as if they want to separate, but like they're being held together by some like mysterious force, and I don't know. Headcanon is great, yeah. And so we're going to get this. We're going to plug that over here. And then we're going to take this other one, and we're going to plug it in there. And what we're doing with this is we're just filling out this particular cavity. I'm going to have to get this right. And because the peg is off-centered, it looks slightly different on each side. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Do you guys know that intro where they're playing like, I don't know if those are called bongos, but it's like a drum intro. It's like, they had a lot of different intros for Scooby-Doo. And yeah, I used to watch that stuff like religiously. Raggy? Hey, Scoob. And it was Frank Welker, Lord Megatron, the voice of Lord Megatron, who did Fred, you know. Frank Welker, the goat, along with Mr. Peter Cullen. Both of them goats in their own right. All right, cool. So we have the thighs and we have the legs. Actually, these are almost, the thighs and hips are almost up here, and that is the thigh of Transmutate. This is a little bit loose, so let me see if I grab a piece of paper. You know, whenever I encounter those loose joints, I utilize those tiny papillas. Papeles? Is that paper? I forget, dude. My Spanish is so rusty, dude. So rusty. Man, I hadn't flexed my Spanish in a long time. When I was in Amsterdam, I met this lady who spoke Spanish, and I could tell it wasn't the Spanish. It wasn't the Spanish. I could tell it was from here, and she was from Ecuador. And I just couldn't chop it up with her, dude. Like, I just couldn't have a conversation with her like I thought I would be, like I would be able to. And then at a certain point, she realized, like, all right, man, your Spanish is pretty bad. Let's just talk English. And I was like, yeah, let's just do that. But okay, cool tools. I think that was a toy brand, right? Cool tools. All these toy jingles and like commercial products jingles like all live in my head. So going back to the torso, we have the lovely Transmutate, and we have the buckler on the back over here. And in order to make the shoulders, we're gonna grab one pair of arms from scrap hook, or excuse me, Tolan. I keep saying scrap hook, and we're gonna plug that in there, and we're gonna have, oh, but it's actually like this. And then you want to orient the forearm. You want to move something away. You want to orient the forearm so that it's hugging the dino face. And I think that's wild. Yeah, it's so cool. And what we're going to do over here is, see this, the tail that I mentioned before? We're going to plug that in back here because, dude, look. Just perfect spacing. And so when we plug that in here, dude, look at that. It just plugs in, and it acts like a bar on the back that fastens it. That's so tight. I was over the moon when I figured that out, dude. I was like, yes. And then, yeah, like I said, you orient the forearms like this, and so now we have this really complete chest, and I think that looks grand. Next over here, we are grabbing the leg, the shin for toe line, plugging that in. I love having the little spike tires to decorate the top. I'm not sure if this is 100% right, but we'll just kind of go with it. This one is like that too. It looks good. And then we're going to be taking this, and then we're going to plug that in there, right? That the shin bay. And then we're going to, this is the little shin guard, and then we're putting that up there. And again, just making some nice ornate decorations for the shoulders. Then we have the arm over here, and then we have the calf from Transmutate with a little peg extended, and we got to fold the heel up so that there's clearance. And this is a bit that, I don't know, I'm not terribly pleased with how this looks. It just looks like nothing. I mean, you could say it's a blaster and stuff, but I guess. And the other side, we're doing the same, but this side has an axe, and so that's a little bit more believable. And I know that fit up there. This one is particularly loose. Loosey-goose. So we're going to get that in there. All right. Oh yeah. And then you can bring up the shoulders. There you go. So you go. And then from there, Voltron song. That's pretty much it. And she's out of shot. Hold on. Cool, right? Yeah, we solved the case of the I can't think fast enough to say something witty. Yeah, we solved that case, didn't we? So 2 toe lines, 1 Transmutate. This can also be done using 2 scrap hooks and 1 Paleotrax if you want that type of color pairing, or 2 axle greases and a Skelevore if you wanted to go a little bit more grapey grape. And also you can just mix and match too, depending on what you have at home. Yeah, as long as you're having fun, staying creative, expanding your mind, learning new build techniques, and yeah, That's really what it's all about, at least in my opinion. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the time that you spent here, and I hope that you feel it is indeed reciprocal. And yeah, I will catch you all again in the next video. Okay, bye 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 bye.